My name's John. I live in New York. I've been there for 5 years. I'm a user experience designer and I love Jesus.
I'm Stacey. I just recently moved to the East Coast, I guess. And
You love Jesus too.
I do love Jesus too.
We're pretty different. She likes dancing. I hate dancing so much. She has a big family. I come from a smaller family. She's good with people. I'm kind of awkward. Yeah. No, we're really different. I think in almost every way, but that was what was really attractive though. In the beginning, it was like being really different and being like, oh, dancing, what the heck was that? But I think God's been using those differences as a way to kind of pull us together.
Yeah, I think if God wasn't literally in this relationship,
Done.
Game over. 6 months.
The funny part is I thought she liked me first for a really long time. And so I was playing all confident and stuff. And,
I'm just really friendly, and I guess he thought that was me liking him.
Took it the wrong way. But it gave me the confidence I needed. We hung out once. This is what I remember. And then we were just talking. You were talking about your prayer life with your dad. And I was like, dang, I don't know. I don't have that kind of faith in prayer yet. Or still, I struggle with that. And so that's when I really started becoming attracted to her.
I think for me, it was more his persistence, because I didn't really like him, but he was always there.
It's probably the most unromantic story in history. She's super sweet. She's basically jelly inside, but she has a Jolly Rancher, jawbreaker exterior, and she won't really show her soft side, but she'll do it in kind of a really sneaky way. She's just persistent with people, and she will just love people, and that's just really cool to me. It's really attractive.
Oh, thanks. Throughout the years, I think what made me really appreciate him is his willingness to change. Obviously, I mean. But
please, this is all me.
yeah, not even just with the way he dresses, but him being open to how God's transforming him. I think through that, God does amazing things.
So we met in
2009.
2009. We dated for 2 years while I was finishing up college and then working. And then, then I got an offer in New York. So then I moved out here thinking that she would move pretty soon after, when she graduated. 4 years later, I'm still here and she just joined 3 weeks ago. So that's a huge blessing in itself. So
actually, I thought our relationship wouldn't last for a year, when we got together. I think everyone bet that too, all our friends.
I think there were some bets.
Because we're we're total opposite. They're not gonna last.
We used to fight a lot.
And even my friends, all the people were asking me, so are you gonna move to New York after graduation? I was like, no, I'm not gonna move for him. So that's why I never moved till now that I got a job and
we're engaged.
We're engaged.
Walk beside.
I think the hardest part about the long distance was just experiencing life separately. Living in New York, it put me through a lot. I gained a lot of weight, lost a lot of weight, stressed out a lot. And I was also kicking off my career and it was really stressful. I think also building a personal relationship spiritually and just as a relationship was really difficult. It was harder to pray together. It's weird praying on FaceTime. We struggled a lot with just the things that being in a physical space together would allow you to bring out naturally. We'd have to like concoct it with, schedule time for it.
I think for me, it was like the first year or so, I liked it, but years later, as the time went, like it got super difficult. Like what he was saying, like things that you experience and you're just like, I wish he was here, or like this sucks kind of thing. Yeah, time difference. Like we would always argue. I would always be like, why are you so sleepy? I never really like connected that like, oh, he's 3 hours ahead. He's tired. He had a stressful day.
The stream of
being in a different culture was really hard for us as well. I totally didn't understand. You get frustrated or you get sad, and you start questioning like, well, why am I getting sad? Why am I getting frustrated? And then also like why are we together? Like this is too much pressure, It forced me to actually seek the word a lot and look at culture, look at like the biblical meaning of marriage, and it really started to solidify resolve with our relationship. God's used her in a way to kind of expose some of the parts where I'm not giving up to God, parts of my life where I kind of want a lot of control over my life, where I just don't have any control, just by her presence. But then also like her personality showed me like all the things where I don't trust the Lord as well.
God literally used Jon, being that he's a completely different person than I am, to show me that, like these standards that you have, they're not, like, you shouldn't be focusing on that, like, hey, this is the guy I have for you. I think through that, he showed me that he can do great things in what he has planned for me, and how two people that are very different, but have, like, that foundation that you have, like, that's rooted in Christ, like, it doesn't even matter if you're different. What matters the most is, you share the same faith. I'm sure it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be a struggle. I'm probably gonna be annoyed, like little things, but that's exciting too. Like to just get to know him even better than how I know him now. I guess tackling problems together physically. Like, I can't leave the room, or like I can't just hang up on the phone be like, bye, like, but we have like, we're there and we have to resolve the problem now, together.
Yeah. We almost broke up one time because I didn't close the cabinet.
It's so annoying.
So
it only takes
none of that.
0.5 seconds.
That's right. Can't do any of that no more. That's
so
good.
I mean, like things like that. And I'm excited for that. I'm excited to just walk with him, like with my walk with Christ. Like how different that would look like, as a married couple. And yeah, excited to see how God's gonna use us, where God's gonna take us.
I'm really excited for like just everyday life. I think that's gonna be really, really cool. I mean, obviously, like living together is gonna be fun. One thing we're both really passionate about is like when marriage is not like disappearing into
thin air.
Yeah, thin air. And I don't know. I'm really excited to try to figure that out and look at like what does it look like to be a couple in our community and really still be fully engaged with it, but also have this relationship.